always was an avid music listener. Like I was into like underground mixtapes and everything. So as a kid, my cousin would load me up with like MP3 CDs that had like 150 songs on it. So I was getting like all the Southern Smoke mixtapes and stuff like that. So I was like going outside the realm of just commercial, and that just opened up my brain to so many lyricists and different type of stories being painted. So as I started getting older, that's just the type of music I love. So I want to say around high school, I started kind of like, inching around music. A lot of my homies was rapping. Me, I was kind of actually shy with it. I did like a hook one time. I just kind of kept it cool. But then my freshman year, I went to college. And when I went to college, a bunch of homies were just freestyling one day. And I was just like, fuck it, let me see. And I just started going. And then a couple of my partners, they looked at me and they said, you actually can kind of do this. And then, bro, from there, honestly, that's where I kind of caught the bug. And I want to say that was around like 18, 19. And when I caught the bug, like at that moment, bro, I just couldn't stop. I remember one day, bro, I got drunk off of some Tanqueray and rapped for like an hour straight. Like it was just, at that point, I'm just kind of like, man, this is in me. I love it. So fast forward, I want to say, once I got around like 24, a friend of mine, GQ, was always with Jamla Records. And that's been big bro, for a while. I think I met bro when I was around 17, 16 when I first like ever really met him. And then, fast forward, he saw me kind of pushing it and rapping. And I did a freestyle over a Millie beat, Lil Wayne's a Millie beat. And he heard that. And it's funny, he had a show. And after the show, I was just like, hey, bro, you killed your set. And he was just like, yeah, but that Millie? And I looked at him, I was like, a Millie? He was just like, yeah, I'm listening. So at that point, I was just like, man, that's crazy. So bro kind of just kept me close to him. And then he started something called One Day Soon, ODS, as a collective we started in Oakland. And, we got producers, engineers, different creatives like that. And I want to say around 2016, he introduced us to Jamla. So, I came out here and that's when I got to meet Ninth, Rhapsody, Heather Victoria, Crisis was around at the time. And it was just kind of cool just being there for a week, just getting in the lab with them, just kind of like being around, seeing how stuff worked. And when we left, just post like a week camp type of deal. When we left, Key was actually working on East 14th at the time. It wasn't East 14th name at the moment, but he was getting ready for that. And me and bro were at the crib, and I was just like, he said, hey, bro, I'm about to go back to North Carolina. And I was like, bro, do it. Go ahead and do your thing. But he said, he was like, Ninth actually said he wants several people to come with me, and you want the people. So at that point, I was like, man, I was in my master's program, bro, for school. And I dropped it. I took a leap of faith. I had 2 jobs. I left it. Went to North Carolina, so in 2017, came out here, and then, bro, that's when they vetted me for about 2 years, year and a half, where I just kind of got to be around here, just kind of learn, make music. Never knew I was getting signed at the moment. I was just kind of creating. I was really focused on One Day Soon, ODS. And as that stuff just started kind of falling into place, and, bro, I just started, like, making jam after jam whenever I could. It got to a point they noticed. And when they caught notice, and I think they actually tucked away and listened to what I was doing in the booth and stuff, and then on the computer, they were like, yeah, let's pull the trigger. So in 2018, that's when they put me to the side. They were like, hey, how you feel like being on the squad? And I was like, I'm with it. And they said, only one stipulation. I said, what's the stipulation? They said, name change. I was like, what's the name change? They said, Ian Kelly. The rest is history.